I saw something in Twitter about an event pertaining to me in the Boston DSA, but people freaked out and it's apparently canceled. What happened there? Wait, did they cancel it? Wait. I haven't gotten an email about it yet. Show me. You're going to just drop that info on me that it's something I had an appointment for got canceled? DSA deleted the tweet announcing the event after a bunch of people got mad. Yeah, I should have kept quiet about it. Hey, no brigading the thread. Oh man, let's go. Oh, and it's from a pit crew. So basically, some of the DSA Boston people wanted to bring me on for an online like Zoom conference where I would share my perspectives on the whole Ukraine situation, since as we know, the online left has shoved their foot in their mouth with regards to this particular issue. The online left supporting the far-right neo-Nazi Russian wannabe empire, if you can believe it. Anyway, I don't know if I'm canceled yet or not. Let's see. Here's the tweet thread. Let's follow. Imagine being a DSA working group, inviting someone to speak and positioning them as a leftist leader with no research, just because someone told you they raised a lot of money for Ukraine. Then imagine frantically deleting everything once you learn who Ian Vaush Koczynski is. Why do they do this? Everything that I've ever done that they care about is under my online handle. This just makes you sound like a Kiwi Farms wannabe. It's not like I have two aliases that I go by. Like, people know my name's Ian Koczynski, but everything I've done online has been under Vaush. You know? It's just like you're trying to do one of those like BuzzFeed undercover bits. It's ridiculous. You sound so silly. Oh, Luna Oi commented. The person who thinks Nazis had a point. Oof. A lot of far-right types out here. To add insult to injury, the Ukraine fundraiser that's being used as some kind of leftist credential is the same fundraiser he promoted using the attention he got from his aggressively misogynist defense of trans women. Do they think that I tweeted women should shut up in response to J.K. Rowling or whatever several days beforehand, knowing she would screenshot and post it to boost attention to the... Hey, if the implication here is that my misogyny ended up saving lives in Ukraine, then you're welcome for my heroism. Aggressively misogynist as well. I like that. Wait, was the event organizer trying to pass off fundraising for a U.S. aid-affiliated NGO as a small mutual aid project? Oh, sorry. Technically, For Ukraine is also glossing over donations to the campaign seemingly not being earmarked to go to Ukraine, but that's not uncommon for NGOs. Wait, what? Recently held a mutual aid event that raised 3,000 plus. I raised 300,000 plus. Okay, don't you understate me. So the charity itself, donating to a charity isn't mutual aid. However, getting your community to raise money together, I would consider that a mutual aid event. I think that's totally fair. If you're, the act of donating to a charity isn't mutual aid, but the act of like rallying a large online community to collectively raise money for a good cause, at the very least, it's parallel. It doesn't really matter. Also, as for campaigns seemingly not being earmarked to go to Ukraine, and then down here it says, the gift of this appeal will be used to support Project Hope's Global Emergency Response, Medical, Educational, Humanitarian Assistance Program, wherever the need is greatest. So I'm pretty sure this right down here, because I looked into this thoroughly beforehand, this is like a always present Project Hope thing. Like, Project Hope will dedicate their resources to different parts of the world all the time. And this is just like at the bottom of the page. Like, the bottom of the page basically says, we'll do the best we can with our money. And this person is implying that means that the money isn't going to go to Ukraine. Like, it's just a mission description. It's not, the Project Hope like donation drive was like specifically geared for Ukraine, though they probably have ongoing stuff going on all over the world. Like, they very clearly like geared for Ukraine, NGOs usually direct donations to a general fund because they're disconnected from the situation on the ground and don't want to get stuck with extra funds they can't spend. That can be true. But that problem stems from the fundamental difference between mutual aid and donating to NGOs. What? Okay. I'm okay with donating to charities to help. Like, I'm okay with donating to NGOs if it's helping war refugees. But, you know, his defenders like his defenders like to get into arguments online about whether Project Hope is or isn't a CIA front. Project Hope? Okay. But the fact that a lot of people on the left do think so would be a reason to lie and call it mutual aid. What? What? Wait, I don't listen. I don't know if it's a CIA front, but people are talking about it, and that's suspicious. What? I've seen this person's name before. I think they're like crazy, you know. Um, yeah, like, yeah. It's the impression that I've gotten. Yeah, this was the tweet. This is the email that I got. Isn't this super cute? I love it when places don't use the 1 or 2 really bad pictures of me. Look at that. I think it's cute. PSA, you do not under any circumstances need to ever have Vaush on for any of your DSA events. I really like the fact that I inspire so much fear in these people. Like, they're absolutely terrified of me. The last thing that I was going to attend was this is great, by the way. The last thing that I was going to attend was one of the Libertarian Party conferences where I was going to debate one of their starlets, you know, have a nice friendly conversation about politics. And the Mises group, which is one of the major like financial backers for the Libertarian Party, they're like one of the big power centers of libertarianism in the US. Right libertarianism, of course. It's the Mises group. Anyway, some of their people screamed about me being a pedo on Twitter to get me canceled from the event, which they did. And I can't help but feel like that's because they're terrified of me going up against one of their people and like humiliating her, which absolutely would have happened because I saw that woman's credentials before agreeing to the conversation, you know, or before, like, you know, I'd known for a while, and this was a very good move on their part. But anyway, okay. The favorite podcaster of the Mises group is Tom Woods. He's like a tradcath. I think he might be a Nazi. Anyway, apparently he recently got exposed for grooming his ex-wife when she was 15. Yeah, there were a bunch of tweets about this. So the group, the Mises group's like, we can't let Vaush here, you know, he's going to blow our girl the fuck out. We've got to lie about him in order to get him canceled, which they do. And meanwhile, like, they're oh god. Yeah. Like I've said before, if guys, you can tell my status here. If I was actually a pedophile, the Libertarian Party would like me, okay? Look at who they make friends with. Anyway, anyway, just they're all shit scared of me, and it does make me feel pretty good. I don't know if they think they're owning me by like disallowing me from attending these events, but I'm quite capable of making a stir for my own channel, so, you know, I'm not really suffering that much. This is the least online lefty Twitter user, by the way, the person who's denouncing me here. Gets funnier because the Revolutionary Communist League is a random defunct Trotskyist party in France that dissolved in 2009. She's also on the International Committee of the Fourth International WSWS, cry laughing emoji. Go outside. None of these words are in the Bible. Touch grass. Oh my God. We're bringing liberation to the international proletariat. We're like memorizing the names of 8,000 fractally broken left groups so I can make fun of people for being... Christ, they sound like members of like the Baptist Church. Like, don't they sound like Protestants? It's like, oh, you go to the Southwest Methodist Baptist Church Latter-day Christ Saints West? Well, I go to East. And then they start beating each other up, you know? It's, Jesus. Good stuff, good stuff. What else do we have? I got a couple of links here. Oh, this is the Ask Vera person from yesterday. Post a screamingly misogynist defense of trans women to anger TERFs and allies. What? It's all just like a game of telephone, except in the actual game of telephone, there's no way to access the original thing that was said. But here, you can just look up what happened factually with like no obfuscation. Yeah, it is ridiculous, screamingly misogynist. You think this person like screams? They're triggered like when a gust of wind blows by. Um, had nothing to do with defending trans women at all. Exploit the algorithm boost by putting links to your fundraising stream in the replies. No, I didn't. I put it in a. No, I didn't. That was a separate tweet. That wasn't a reply. Also, if people are mad at me, if TERFs are mad at me online, what's wrong with directing them to a fundraiser? Have your fans referencing the fundraising stream from your real world orgs? Oh, I didn't send my fans to do that. Step 2.5, do nothing to help Ukrainians. Oh, this is from an hour ago. They're like live tweeting about this. Oh my God. Funneling $250,000 into a U.S. NGO's general fund. I love the way this is framed. A U.S. NGO's general fund. It's like a highly, Project Hope, like a highly accredited, reputable, internationally vetted and recognized non-governmental organization that's doing a campaign specifically to help Ukraine. But it's like this. Even if there were no overhead and the money went directly to Ukrainians, this would be what, 25 cents worth of prenatal vitamins each? Is this a scam? $100 can supply 400 pregnant women with urgently needed medicine during a crisis. It that seems fine when you're getting them at the prices that NGOs like this might be able to get bulk orders for, depending on the vitamins. Yeah, that's totally possible. It's not like they're buying like pill bottles of the stuff from like CVS. Like Project Hope rolls up to the local Walgreens with like a bunch of canvas bags. All right, lads, we're headed to Ukraine. We need like a lot of Tylenol and prenatal vitamins. It's like it's probably not. They probably get discounts too for the work that they do, right? Like I imagine that being a very reputable NGO probably gets you some ins when it comes to. Did Project Hope even acknowledge your donation in private? Yep. Project Hope did, and Streamlabs did, and they even sent me this really adorable set of metal pins, which I showed off last stream. See? Which are really, really cute. And I'll wear them if I ever go to TwitchCon. I really like pins. They're just nice enamel pins. Anyway, no, I get recognition. You know, I'm not worried about my reputation or anything. Okay, wait, let's wrap this crap up. What's going on here? Oh my God. Like a fractal. Talk about after the event passes. I don't want to accidentally promote if they still go ahead with it for some reason. Ooh, they should go ahead with it. Ooh, yes. You cannot let debate fans into IRL org. Expect sabotage and insubordination if you do. Wait. Sabotage and insubordination. This person doesn't need to just touch grass. They need to eat grass. What the fuck are they talking about? Well, yeah, this person, these tweets is like, this is like the most important thing they feel they've ever done. You know, like we're saving leftism from the Vaushites. Debate fan, like just the concept of a debate fan. Didn't a bunch of early socialists like frequently? Okay, well, you know. Why do other people act like we cause disunity and then say shit like this? Yeah, the idea that I tear apart like lefty solidarity, like you can't let people who enjoy this medium of conversation into our organizations. They will sabotage. Like, oh, okay, that's very pro working class stuff here. All right, what is this? They tweet about you nonstop. Vaush from Ask Vera TTV. Oh, wow, they do tweet about me a lot. We're back in 2021 back here. Late 2021. I don't know. Like, it's okay. Don't worry about it, okay? Last one, since you all are pulling up such fun threads. It seems like they tweet about me a lot even without my name. When debate fans respond to critiques of debate with what else is there to do, you want the fascists to win. It reminds me of one of the most insidious things about debate culture. Debate culture cultivates the perception that political action outside of debate is futile. What? What? Source? Where's my crack pipe? No. Get it? Get it? There we go. Yes, there we go. Left-wing debate streamers sometimes appeal to diversity of tactics, justify the focus in debate recruiting from the right. But if they were sincere about political education, their audiences wouldn't be stuck asking, what else is there to do? I've never even heard this. I've never even heard this like stereotype about debate streamer types. That we're all just sort of like sitting around here wondering, like, well, what else do we do? What else do we do? I've never even heard people say. Not only have I never heard us say this, I've never heard other people say we say this. It's like made up in multiple degrees. Have I ever interacted with this person? I think I recognize the name. I don't know though. Plus, if debate streamers were serious about de-radicalization, they wouldn't be commingling their community with fascists. Yikes! So much for rehabilitation. Instead, debate culture radicalizes people in debate-focused ideology that is politically effectual but accommodates bigotry and fascism. If the characterization of debate culture as radical surprises you, think about Gamergate-style harassment that descends on marginalized people who unwisely, visibly engage in it. Okay, yeah. This is just like standard like left. I feel like it's kind of like a perfect blend of woke, scold, and tanky, you know? Good stuff. I am really important. Cat Black wrote a 10K word novella blog post about her experience with you. Is it actually 10K words? I did see this. She doesn't think about me that much. I don't even know how to respond to this. It's legitimately psychotic. It actually makes me worry a lot. Oh boy. Please don't respond. Don't worry. I'm not reading that much. Oh my god. Yeah. Is she okay? She's obviously not okay. But I actually do want to put it through a word count thing. Hold on. There we go. Word count. I just want to know. It's probably not actually 10K. I would guess it's probably 2 or 3,000. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Her boyfriend just watches as she types this out. Oh god. It's like 3 a.m. She's typing it out on her phone or Google Doc so she can copy paste it to the article later on a computer. Her boyfriend's like, "Can we head to sleep?" And she's like, "No." Babe, are you okay? Fuck. All right. Stop. Don't don't make me laugh.